Hi, Gemini. This is your general energy reading for the week of August 17th through the 21st. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards, I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the reverse Nine of Pentacles. So, this is about a loss of stability. For the recent past, you have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So you recently lost a sense of stability, comfort, because of something you're struggling with, your burdens. And this loss of stability, because of this loss of stability, you decide to just give in to it, to surrender to it, leading you to focus on simple pleasures, simple interests, small forms of excitement, exciting news, hoping that'll help with these burdens, these struggles. For the immediate future, you have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Moon card. After experiencing overwhelming fear and anxiety because of this loss of stability, because of not being able to find the courage to meet the challenges of these struggles, these burdens that are weighing on you, you end up making a reckless decision to continue to give in and surrender to this lack of stability, leading to focusing on hidden truths, illusion, fantasy, these simple excitements for you. For the immediate outcome, you have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician. Because you've continued to surrender to this lack of stability, it's created a toxic situation for you and you. You might have been delaying making a decision to seek support. This has created a toxic situation within you because of this loss of interest, this loss of enthusiasm, desire in you, because you're not finding the courage to really meet the challenges of whatever the struggle, these burdens are. And this creation of this toxic situation that's been building because of this, it's causing you to continue to delay to take action regarding this toxic situation that's been building, leading you to connect to a magician, this jack of all trades, someone who can use their skills and ability to manifest through these, I guess it's related to these hidden truths, this illusion, this simple excitement, exciting news. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clear picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the reverse Nine of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So this lack of stability is because of a lack of support, not connecting with someone for support after deciding not to move forward with a connection, maybe experiencing a lack of success or disappointments with it, but you decide not to move forward with it because of having to face your shadows and not probably wanting to do that. For the recent past, for the Ten of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Judgment. For your struggles and burdens are because of a lack of self-awareness around maybe what's causing them. After deciding not to seek advice and guidance with someone because of a missed opportunity, or maybe even financial issues for some of you. For the Five of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Swords. And you're surrendering to this lack of stability because of this overwhelming fear and anxiety. After intentionally missing out on an opportunity to seek advice and guidance because of a lack of motivation, not being able to finish what you started. There's some of you maybe even cash flow problems. For the Page of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Five of Cups. And it's focused on simple pleasures, simple interest, exciting news, because of maybe it's helping you with your sadness, loneliness, regrets, after not being able to gain clarity on them because of a loss of long-term stability or something centered around your long-term stability. For some of you, maybe this is resources, money issues. For the immediate future, for the Seven of Wands, you have the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. So you're not being able to find the courage to meet the challenges of these burdens, these struggles, because of low self-esteem or anxiety because of this lack of self-awareness around what's causing maybe your struggles or burdens, after you've created some setbacks, some delays to the positive changes you were trying to make by seeking help and support or seeking advice and guidance from someone. And these delays to these positive changes is by deciding not to connect to a professional, by missing out on an opportunity. For the Knight of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, the World card, and the Knight of Swords. This reckless decision to surrender to this lack of stability because of intentionally missing out on an opportunity to deal with this overwhelming fear and anxiety, after or by delaying, by not achieving what you set out to achieve. You didn't complete a process of something by missing out on an opportunity to do so because of bad news or just sadness, a lack of motivation, cash flow problems, whatever that situation is for you. For the Moon card, you have the Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. And this is leading to seeking out hidden truths, illusion, maybe fantasy, to help lift your burdens, make things easier for you because of this sadness that you're experiencing. After deciding not to revisit a past connection because of wanting to connect to someone else, this Empress, regarding your loss of long-term stability. And this could be through this hidden truths, this illusion. For the immediate outcome for the Ace of Wands, you have the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this toxic situation that's been creating and building up in you because of putting something off, delaying something, letting this fear and anxiety build up because of a loss of enthusiasm, interest, desire to seek stability, comfort, safety, security, revolving around this low self-esteem, anxiety. After continuing to put up boundaries, continuing to persevere in delaying these positive changes by not connecting to an authority figure about it. For the Knight of Wands, you have the Devil card, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. And this creating of this toxic situation that's building up within you is causing you to delay taking action, to collaborate with others about the situation, to meet. After deciding to focus on seeking simple pleasures, distractions, exciting news, because of this toxic situation, this toxic habit of continuing to delay this opportunity for happiness for you by connecting with a professional because of this lack of motivation. For the Magician, you have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. And that's, you end up connecting to this Magician. This could be the Empress too as well, regarding hidden truths, illusion. Connecting with this Magician because of a resistance to change, repeating negative patterns of behavior, not being able to move forward so that you can have your burdens lifted regarding your sadness. After providing or receiving some unhappy news around not wanting to revisit a past situation or past connection because of not connecting to a professional. Because of maybe no longer wanting to commit to that connection. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice or guidance for the Gemini watching? Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Maybe it's time to redirect your energy elsewhere. Turning back isn't necessarily a failure. Sometimes it's the wisest thing you can do. If there's an area in your life where there's an impasse, the universe is telling you to use this as a time to reflect and redirect your energy in another way. Wisdom is knowing when to back down, turn around, and then let it go. There are times in life to break through barriers, and there are times to change direction. This is an area in your life regarding relationships, business, finances, health, or your life path that needs to be evaluated. Perhaps a new route is needed. If you reach an impasse in life, instead of protesting that it's unfair or unwarranted, change your course. Do it quickly and easily. Instead of focusing on what's not working, focus on what can work and what steps are needed to create a different outcome. This is the sign of a sage. The wise one views an obstacle, and if it's impassable, he immediately steps back and goes a different direction. Therein dwells the sage's success. Whatever the obstacles in your life, you have learned what you needed to learn. Now back away and choose a different path. And that is it for the Gemini reading, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.